It was ending was cool, as long as you had fun. Well, not every D&D game can have combat. You can't just have murder hobo every day. There actually has to be plot development. Her striking good looks and phenomenal combat skill have earned her a fan base rivaling that of any other arena pilot. She values their encouragement and repays them with memorable performances every time she steps into the arena. Well, let's see if I can do what I was doing yesterday. No, I bounced that. Oh, it's close. I actually almost ran out of ammo there. That was a really bad start. He joined the arena with a single purpose, to locate the Raven who betrayed him and met out his own brand of justice. The plan was set in motion shortly after learning that his quarry retreated to the sanctuary of the arena, complete with new identity. Well, this guy's heavier and this should go better. Yes. So I've got it on physical as well as emulator also. So I'm not sure where all of them are, but I have basically most of them here. Some of them might be inside inside the basement. I actually forgot the old PlayStation ones have this stupid giant case because there's multiple discs in it. Yeah, so you can actually run the emulators using the physical discs, and it runs quite well. Also, it's much easier to stream it. Short-tempered and headstrong, hostile rushes into battle with weapons blazing in the hopes of claiming quick, decisive victories. The lack of restraint carries over to all aspects of his life, and he's usually trying to escape one predicament after another. Yep, so, okay, so how is work going for you today? Utilizing his AC's mobility to great effect, he runs rings around opponents, patiently waiting for an opportunity to strike. He worries constantly about the well-being of his daughter, who ran away hoping to become a mercenary herself. I should have the money for what I'm looking to buy now. No, it's fine. Honestly, you're doing really well. English is honestly a really stupid language to learn. Discontent with his impoverished upbringing, this pilot immersed himself in the criminal underworld. Eventually rising to a position of wealth, he accepts missions based solely on their monetary value, and greed rules his every waking hour. Named after a legendary king who turned everything that he touched into gold, the pilot refers to her AC's close-range cannon as the king's right hand. In this case, what they touch turns to scrap, not gold. She and Barchetti were close once. With her icy one-eyed stare and distinct red eye patch, this AC's pilot makes quite a first impression. She never works alone when taking on mission assignments, and while not a superb pilot, her skill level can safely be rated as above average. Decked out in a full complement of missile launchers, this AC was built specifically for long-range combat. Pilot hates close contact and prefers to strike from a distance. Most consider him a coward, and he is known to have a heavy trigger finger. Impulse, a young pilot often referred to as Arena's Breeze. His most cherished possession is a white gold belt buckle that belonged to his father, also a Raven. His close in combat style emulates his father's and is well liked by older spectators. Got one more of these and then I have some more missions to do. Nicknamed the Sorcerer, he has an unsettling habit of disappearing into thin air after combat. Prefers to launch attacks while airborne, and though his AC may look delicate, opponents underestimate it at their own peril. For dinner, so we actually had something which my family calls for some reason calls it's beef in a bag. So we basically take cut up like cubes of like beef, onion, carrot, not corn, and then potato. Put it into a giant bag and then just heat it inside the oven for like an hour or so. Because it's cooked inside gravy, the beef is very tender. It's nice. think that's the farthest mission I can do for. I mean, the farthest arena I can do for now. So yay for more time for more missions. I have a bunch of mail. Congratulations on your new rank. We hope you will continue performance you have been. Management here is a part. Alright, that's the right arm grenade launcher. Congratulations on your performance in the arena. We hope that you will enjoy continued success in upcoming battles. Your achievements here is the I don't know what this optional part is actually. It is improved energy shield coverage. That is why. I have never once used an energy shield and don't plan to start. As for the missions, what's the other EO core? Good. I have 9 more, I have 5 more to spend. I don't need the enlarged sight box, what am I talking about? Right, so Time Buster, what time are you going to start your stream tonight? I assume you're doing X-Dive again, right? End Employee Rebellion. I believe this is when I have to just clear up the factory.
The factory we had you clear out the other day has been reoccupied. Apparently, the rebellion spread further than we thought. Those holding it are threatening to release a deadly nerve toxin if the factory's closure isn't halted. The deadline to meet their demands is soon approaching.
By the way, Time Buster, so I ended up picking up the game because I was bored. And that game has so many glitches and things to use. And all of it's because of the online multiplayer. Like, there are easy ways to boost your EXP and duplicate items, like most games that have an online server like that. So if you really want, I could tell you a few of them. Yeah, honestly, all of them are really easy to do. It's not even hard.
Their resolve leads us to believe that one of the other corporations is manipulating the situation. A peaceful resolution is probably out of the question. Your objective is twofold. Disable the nerve gas generators and eliminate all forces occupying the factory.
Honestly, I can't because as soon as I play, I'm going to start cheating. I can't help myself. That was actually quite an easy mission.
Objective achieved. System switch to normal.
Oh yeah, Time Buster. So I let people from my Discord vote on my channel points, which I have set up. I have a lot of regrets. Honestly, a lot of regrets. You'll probably notice very quickly which one I have regrets about.
The survey team we infiltrated into Mirage's research facility was discovered and is currently trapped. They're doing what they can,
I know.
but the odds aren't in their favor.
I just made it so expensive they can't afford it.
Help them escape.
Yeah, I don't
Mirage's
get it,
forces
Time Buster. They all find it funny.
for the survey team.
I literally told Jeff and everyone else, they also find it funny.
We just discovered that someone infiltrated a mole into one of our research labs. We allowed him to move about freely, hoping that he might reveal his true purpose. But he picked up the
Yeah, I don't
trail
get it.
and
They
made
find
off
it
with
funny.
one of our MTs. Our security force was sent out after him, but the MT's mobility, in addition to outside interference, have frustrated their efforts. If he makes it to the neighboring sector, pursuit will be all but impossible.
Don't let him escape.
Yep.
Main system.
Bye, sir. Have fun.
In combat mode.
It worked. They took the bait.
That last one was down. The real target's up ahead.
Hey, Henry, how's it going? And I guess I am.
System switch to normal.
I mean, it's AC3. AC3 is not really necessarily hard. There's a reason for that, Henry. It's still very early on. Controller ordered Sector 302 sealed the other day. Please be advised this area is now off limits. Closure is deemed necessary in order to counter the recent increase in terrorist activity. The philosophies of those responsible are direct conflicts with those of the controller, and the situation is spun out of control. We're exploring a number of different options for dealing with this threat, and we ask that citizens assist us in our efforts. I will point out, compared to every other Armored Core, it does actually have a learning curve. But I can guarantee you, AC4 answer, Chapter 1 boss being Mother Will, worst curve ever. To be fair, Henry, compared to other games, every Armored Core game besides 4 is hard. Compared to the other Armored Core games, 3 is easy. I will rephrase that. Hey, Regjan, how you doing, sir?
We've just encountered a security breach involving the
I know. I
computer
would.
system.
You know what? Here's what I would say. If you realize the flamethrower exists, AC3 is easier than AC2. If you don't realize the flamethrower exists, then yes, AC2 is easier. I mean, Regdrin, none of the Armored Core games are good for beginners. You just have to suck it up. Just don't do Last Raven first. Really, the only thing I can say is don't do Last Raven first.
We've just encountered a security breach involving the computer system at our weapons development facility. The hackers involved got away before they could be apprehended.
Honestly, I would say AC1 is good for beginners. You don't even have to manage heat. And hey there, Zach, how's it going?
They're using MTs to make their escape and are currently holed up in the D1 block of the parking structure. We're employing multiple Ravens for this mission. Any information the hackers were able to get their hands on must be intercepted. Make sure...
Yay, random roll, you got the cob. Right, so Regdrin, Henry, I have one more emote I'm waiting to get, I am waiting to get approved. So, okay, so the final emote that I'm waiting on is the Goofy I'm going to fucking do it again. From the Goofy Goes on Trial video.
Engaging combat mode.
No, okay, so Henry, for the 5th emote slot, I'm waiting to get approved a picture of Goofy from the Goofy Goes on Trial meme of when he's saying I'm gonna fucking do it again, when he's accused of mass murdering a school of children.
Gates between different levels are locked. I can't open them.
The airborne MTs control the depots. Destroy them.
Careful, that's the power supply for the lights.
Zach, I see you've also gotten the Charge Blade Keith wheelchair, yes.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Yeah, honestly, as I don't have many emotes, you can get all of them very easily.
I'm here.
Keith needs a wheelchair, but Joe is socially handicapped. Oh, it's the stupid stealth guys. Right.
All enemy units destroyed.
Okay, so Henry, just to explain the joke. Okay, so when we're playing Monster Hunter, Keith mains Charge Blade, and he constantly carts. What do you mean doesn't mean you'll have good luck with using it? I do know that my current setup uses a ton of ammo. I do not care. I don't need money anymore. What do you mean? I slaughtered the entire arena. What do you mean you won't have good luck using it? Why do you need luck to use the flamethrower?
The target of this operation is Nair Bridge. Mirage's rapid completion of the project earned it the gratitude of local residents. We want the bridge destroyed in such a way that Mirage is blamed and their reputation ruined.
Henry, literally every time I find anyone who's stuck on AC3, I tell them use the 500 ammo machine gun and a flamethrower with a wide sight lock, and while it may take them a few tries, it immediately gets them through a bunch of the parts that they're currently stuck at. Honestly, the howitzer is... So here is how I really see it. If you can use the machine gun and stick to someone's ass, the flamethrower is better. If you need any kind of range out of it, the howitzer is broken. Especially if you've got a high-powered right arm, the howitzer stun will lock them down, and then you just freaking fire the grenade. And they can't dodge it. I will say the flamethrower has a higher learning curve, but it's also a lot more... It's honestly a lot more reliable. I mean, at least, yes, besides the performance, just the baseline of using it, the howitzer is easier, but like purposely using it with a high-powered right arm weapon to time the stun is harder than just holding down a machine gun and a flamethrower button. But both of them have their merits.
Set the demolition charges at the specified locations. Be quick about it. Also, if civilian casualties can be incorporated into the plan, so much the better. We'll pay extra for destroying the monorails that traverse the bridge.
I will say the howitzer, you will personally take less damage using the howitzer. The howitzer is also a lot better on your bank.
Engaging combat mode.
Raven, there isn't much time. Hurry up and set the charges.
Here we go. Oh, I had the wrong sides. I got the flamethrower goes through really easy.
You have 2 left. 1 more to go. All demolition charges planted.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
But yeah, the howitzer is still fun to use. The spread howitzer is kind of iffy. Speaking of the spread howitzer, pretty sure I just got the spread howitzer. So here is the thing with the spread howitzer, at least in this game. Because it fires a single ball. Yeah, so it fires a single ball. Wait, why is the flamethrower gone for the left arm? The fuck just happened? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm going back categories. Ignore me. I keep forgetting that's an option. Yeah, so the spread howitzer in this one fires one ball that splits. So if they're moving forward, or it's a large target like the Ophanum, this will fucking destroy them. Like if you're stuck on the Ophanum, spread howitzer is amazing, because you're hitting every single one of those.
Barrel Dam has been seized.
Blade is fun. I've Blade only the Ophanum. It was challenging but fun.
Output if we want them to relinquish control. In an attempt to force our hand, they're threatening to release a canister of deadly poison into the water supply. The forces holding the dam are composed of helicopters and small MTs. Neither pose a threat in limited numbers.
What do you
but
need?
There are enough of each to be cause for concern.
What do you mean by done properly? Oh, also Henry. Something that I believe Regdrin had me do? No, it was you. So, I forget if it was you, but were you the one who had me do the Ophanum using the stock AC? Was that you? Because I still hate that. If I landed every single rifle and missile bullet, it still wasn't enough. Yeah, it was Henry. Just punish you forever. Yeah, so Regdrin, so I was using the stock AC legs for the entire run because they worked for what I was doing. Henry started giving me a bunch of stupid Ophanum challenges, like Blade only and then entirely stock AC. In the end, I did a round where I managed to last long enough to hit like 80% of all of the bullets and missiles from the small missile launcher and the basic rifle and was out of ammo and finally got it by blading it. Catching it with that booster was garbage.
While we play for time, you must enter the dam and disable the canister before our deception is...
There's a hidden part here. It's at the top on the right side of the top.
Footholds are limited. Maneuver carefully.
Main system engaging combat mode.
That was too quick. There's a part over here.
AC part acquired.
Gate 6, open.
To be fair, Henry, I kind of needed the generator. There was no way that was going to happen without that generator. The Ophanum kites backwards and I would not have reached it. Crap, I pressed abort.
Foothold are limited.
Main system engaging combat mode. AC part acquired.
Gate 6, open.
This was the trap one. Don't actually have to come here ever.
Gate 5, open. The water buffway has been released. The canister is secure. I'll notify Barrage.
So, Henry,
Mission objective achieved.
now are you saying doing that with stock parts or any parts I feel like? Because to be fair, if I do it with anti-missile extensions and decent verse missile chest, I really just have to stick back and watch the grenade one that flies. In theory, it wouldn't be too bad. Again, I would just really need the lock-on. No, those wouldn't help at all. Yeah, I would just need the anti-missile extensions. Okay, so would you consider the ECM makers as cheese, considering how we use them for how I use them for that missile test? Because in theory, if I have you tested those actually? Because I have not tested that on the Ophanum or any missile besides that one.
Raven, we need your help to carry out a classified mission in Sector 513.
No, but that's the thing. I don't have to keep them near the Ophanum. I just have to stand near it. If I can just sit and just snipe the shit out of it because it isn't actually shooting back, that qualifies. The only issue would just be quickly dodging the grenade that the frickin' small piece cheap shots as soon as the cutscene ends.
Many portions of this area were damaged in a series of earthquakes a few years back. It has been deserted since, and access is strictly prohibited, even now.
So, Henry, you can ask Regdrin. Regdrin told me the same thing. That is how this particular one works. Because for the for the missile test dodge, you didn't have to place it by those guys, you just had to sit next to it. So if you put the ammos... Okay, Henry, then you were doing it wrong because Regdrin's done it. Okay, so you may be thinking about a different ECM, but the one that I have, which when I get to it, I will show you. It is not the range of them, it is how close you are to it. I'm pretty sure it was coded backwards for that one. Henry, I can get you, it is nothing to do with the range of the enemies to it. It is entirely your range to it. Because you can drop it next to them and jump back and they will shoot you, but you can be a mile away and drop it and sit there and they will not shoot you. If you just drop one every 6 seconds with the ammo backs, it works. Hello, Anime Chick. Thank you very much for the follow.
However,
I really
someone
appreciate it.
seems to be ignoring this fact, as there are signs of activity everywhere. We don't know what might be going on, but whatever it is, it stops now.
But yep. Anyway, Henry, I will use it once we get there.
The intruders are in Sector 513 as we speak. Get over there as quickly as possible, and make sure you're being permitted access to the area for this mission only.
Oh, it's Traffic Vest, right?
They seem okay. His crests.
Oh, right, the tanks actually can take a hit.
I understand. The sector looks untouched. AC crossback identified. I keep wondering. What's going on here?
Mission objective.
But again, honestly, if you just don't get close so it doesn't start using the lasers on you, I'm pretty damn sure that if you sit back with a good missile defense chest and the sides, you'll be fine. Again, if you've got the anti-missile sides, they'll just shoot down the large missile. It doesn't dodge well. Raven, thank you for your help. The decision to seal off Sector 513 was that of the controller, and we must follow orders. The rules governing Laird are set in place for a reason. They maintain the delicate balance of our existence. Any sort of reckless activity has the potential to cause irreparable harm. Henry, I wouldn't consider sniping cheese. The game gives you snipers. No, rockets are cheese because you don't have to worry about actually aiming them. I have not seen the large rocket cheese, but I would consider using a grenade arm and rockets to be kind of separate, because rockets I think actually have infinite range. The other weapons still have that bullet fallout degradation. At the Ophanum, no. If you're really far back, it just moves straight to you. It's not going to dodge the rockets. Also, those actually, I think, have infinite range. No, that wasn't done. Let's rely on controller. If there is to be any hope for those living here, please keep this in mind. This is the only refuge we have now. No harm must come to it. So you know the truth. The sector was in fact closed due to damage sustained in an earthquake until the next time, Raven. The goal here is lactose intolerant consumption. Up in that sector, I don't think it was closed because of earthquake damage. According to everything I've been able to uncover, those who breached the sector were members of the underground organization Union. This is a group thought to be behind a number of recent uprisings. They're considered a threat to Laird because many of their ideas conflict with those enforced by the controller. Exactly what they are trying to achieve, though, remains unknown. Now that I think about it, there have been an unusual number of sector closures during recent years. Could Union activities have something to do with this? What is going on in Laird? Damn it, not at B yet. I need a few more S ranks. Honestly, I haven't been getting S ranks because I've been playing it really fast and taking damage. Defend personnel convoy? Is this the road? Really, Henry? You're gonna spoil the obvious foreshadowing?
On account of your hard work, control of the Grand Mining Facility has
Oh wait, this is this one! There's
been
cheese for this!
incensed by this and has put forth a concerted effort to interfere with
Hey,
our
Henry,
operation.
have I shown you the cheese for this one?
They know the mine's layout better than our people, and as it stands, we are hard-pressed to halt their disruptive activities. Plans are underway for a structural refurbishing of the mine, which necessitates the removal of all personnel. We believe
Yes,
Saraki
yes, that one.
intends to attack the convoy, escorting workers out of the mine. We'd like you to watch over the convoy. You'll be compensated depending on the number of units that make it.
Honestly, that's just a typical programming thing. The question is, can I do it at high speeds?
They damaged the PG. We can't use it. We'll have to wait for the south. Cover us.
Yeah, I don't think I have the ammo for this at high speeds. I'm gonna fuck this up way too quickly. Is there something wrong with streaming in 1050p? You dick. That was the last spawn, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. Good. Yeah, I could set something up to get this part, but I'm not going to. Again, Henry, I don't care about the part at the moment. I'm not doing 100% runs currently. I'm just getting through it. But yes, the 1000 ammo machine gun is normally what I use here.
The evacuation's complete. Thanks for your help.
Of course, the last guy.
Incoming transmission. Mirage has an urgent request. They want you to move to the central terminal. It's up to you whether or not to accept. Head to the escape point if you want in. Mission request accepted. Moving to the central terminal.
Hey, Animachick, how's it going?
Engaging combat mode.
Yep. Thank you very much. Also, I entirely know what you mean about ADHD. I mean, look, I'm playing the game at triple speed. That is probably, I don't know how much more ADHD you can get. Yep, and thank you very much for sitting in on the stream. I really appreciate it.
Raven, we have to locate the AC. He has the chipset. Forget about those. Find the AC.
84K? 88. Oh, god damn it, Henry. Between you and Joe with these puns. The only thing that saddens me is that certain maps like this one, just there's something with them. It doesn't run at double or triple speed. It kind of fluctuates for some of them. And like as soon as I go indoors, it'll immediately speed up again.
Weaklings. Finally, I'm where they want it.
Well, he died.
Mission objective achieved. System solution wrong.
I don't need. Again, I'm not taking ADHD meds anymore, Henry. I don't need them. Yes, he did get melted. Very, very quickly. As is typical with the flamethrower. Oh, and I think I just hit B rank. Or was I already B ranking? No. Yeah, I have 7 more arenas now. Yeah, that's what I love about this one. The arena's open based on your overall Raven rank score. So if you're doing really poorly, you can't even open this before you finish the game. Or if you do really well, I think if you S rank every single one, you're fully open by 14 missions complete. Exactly. Yeah, like now I'm 15 missions in with B. I could have had an A rank total last one but I kind of going really fast, getting shot. Not like I attempted to dodge half of it. Steadfast in his belief that the controller must be preserved, he pays his respects prior to every match. His AC is composed of an amalgamation of Crest equipment, making it well balanced and suited to a variety of combat styles. One of those, I hope, is being melted. If being melted is a combat style, he now has it. You know, fighting fast opponents at higher speeds is not actually as easy as I was hoping it would be. There it goes. He flew into the flamethrower. Who's the fascist in Silent Line? A flying thing. Having spent a number of years working as an AC mechanic, she finally decided that the time had come to pilot one of her own. Ultra familiar with the danger of arena combat, she operates a heavily armored AC and prefers to fight from mid-range. Is he a fat? I guess he is. I love how it's constantly dropping the missile decoys. Exactly, Zach. We know ADHD people are cooler. Right, you do kill him protecting the controller's corpse. I forgot that. Or I guess I never put 2 and 2 together. I knew there was someone there, I just wasn't sure who it was, to be honest. Prefers close range combat and is adept with the blade, a favorite tactic. Makes use of his core's overboost function to gain ground his opponent whereupon his fury is unleashed. He is quick to anger, especially if struck with another's blade. You did because you hate that dude. I mean, to each their own, I guess. Hold on, does this guy have human plus on a moonlight to fire the wave out? Fun. There we go. Agreed, we have the best personality. Not for being the controller's bitch, but because he was a notorious PETA way back in the day. Wait, why was Cypress... Oh, he's a tree. Wait, Valkyrie has the crows, which means we're gonna cheese this and use the factory. A highly skilled sniper with the rock-steady aim. Once she's acquired her target, it's rare that they escape her withering attacks. Outside of the arena, she's known for her pleasant and friendly demeanor, but once a match starts, it's down to business. Zach's using your emote. You know, Autumn, I should have realized that was you. I somehow and I did not choose the right map. This is gonna suck. Well, I guess I'm just running away until its uses of Crow are up, because I can't shoot it in this map. This is such a... I can't believe this is working. Are you finally out of pro uses? Mind coming down, please? So that coming. Yeah, I chose the wrong map for this. So Henry, so I hope you don't mind that this is how I'm dealing with this, because I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with the crow. It's so long. Actually, stupid question. If you have the ammo increased backs, do you get even more uses of crow? You get 5 uses of crow. I don't believe it's 3 or 5 minutes. I think each use is 20 seconds. I believe we're done here. That floor bonk was not good. I normally don't mind Valkyrie, but holy crap, fighting a flying AC and freaking double speed hurts. Especially with the way that this game controls. It's just not fun. There we go. Honestly, I did do college. I wasn't a fan. But if you're going for drawing and you like drawing, keep doing what you love doing. He thrives on delivering a dramatic coup de grace. Yeah, it's coup de grace at the end of a match. Oh, it's coup de grace? Whatever. End of each match and views AC combat as an intricate and deadly art form. He is most content when both opponents fight at 100% and the battle takes on a life of its own. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit my wall at the 3 times speed on Last Raven somewhere. By the way, Henry, what time were you thinking about starting Armored Core 2 tonight? Perfectly happy to wait out his opponent's fanfares. His opponent's fanfares AC is built to take whatever they can dish out, and then some. He wins matches by never panicking and waiting until the other pilot slips up before moving in for the kill. Tactic serves him well. Honestly, he does have pretty tanky AC. The problem is the weapons don't make much sense with it. I am gonna die. I opened this very poorly. At least this one's starting to get hard. The other one's kind of, the difficulty wasn't really there with the ×3 speed. Pilots were too stupid. I need to stop like bonking on the floor. I ran out of ammo. Almost had it. Your toxic trait is thinking you could do what? Wait, thinking you could do what? This game? I think Zach of all people would disagree. Yes, yes. So I bet Zach to beat the first game on his phone using entirely touch controls. Zach, so, considering your sister does graphic design, I'm going to assume she has a decent computer. I mean, you could always get the first game on your phone. That's what Zach did. Well, I'm going to have to kind of cheese how I'm doing this. There we go. I didn't want to have to do that strategy, but I guess I had to. I mean, some people, I'm going to assume that Steve Jobs preferred Apple. This Raven is a firm believer in a well-armored AC equipped with heavy weaponry. His unit is able to withstand a great deal of punishment and meshes well with his combat style, which is to bring a daunting amount of firepower to bear as fast as possible. So, I don't know about you, Henry, but the fact that he has weapon arms, doesn't that mean that he's immediately at like midweight defense? I don't think he can actually take a punishment just for the fact that he has weapon arms. Not sure why he went up. Oh, it's a flying tank. You can just do this, got it. That was close. I'm gonna take him inside the arena. He's just gonna fly up. Things that fly in that map kind of suck. There's just too much ceiling. There we go. Yay, those are done. I mean, actually, Last Raven might actually be easier because it's slower than this, I believe. Yeah, wait. What man have you been? In recognition advancement, we are awarding you the slug gun back part I'm never going to use. It was a good match. I know you were such a capable pilot. Take care from here on. I'm sure you've gotten his attention by now. All the pilots above this point share a certain amount of respect for him. Your upcoming fights won't be easy. Forward to seeing you in action. Okay. Now, back to the missions. So I definitely should have changed to the other core for the arena fights. The machine gun one uses too much energy. Just the big hit energy is a lot better. I guess there's one option, MT training exercise.
We'd like you to participate in a training exercise with our
Oh,
troops.
this is the missile launcher actually. So yay, Henry, if you're still here, I can go and do it now. What I'm looking for is inside part. '15 use ECM maker. Back unit for more ammo. Two 80-20s, and we're going to destroy this man's entire career. Oh God, I have to count at a faster speed. The whole point of this trick is doing something every 6 seconds. I have to calculate the emulator. That's gonna suck. Leave the first one to right fire. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Regdrin. In theory, the frame rate should be stable. But that's also in theory.
We'd like you to participate in a training exercise.
And glad to see you're still here, Regdrin.
Their NTs
To witness this
have been outfitted
debacle.
with new missile launchers that need to be. You'll play the role of a target for their attacks. Avoid as many of the missile launches as possible. A bonus is available depending upon your performance. Equip your AC however you feel appropriate, but under no circumstance are you to return fire. Destroying any of the MTs will reflect negatively on your income.
Regdrin, have you ever tried using a shotgun to shoot the missiles down?
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Treat this as you would a real engagement.
Crap,
We won't
I just
see you
freaking
in
walked
top-
into it.
We'd like you to participate in the role of a target for their. Equip your AC however you feel.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Treat this as you would a real engagement. We want to see you
Nope,
in
I was too far from it.
We'd like you to play the role of a target. Equip your AC.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Treat this as you would a real engagement. We want to see you in top 4.
Nope. But that's actually a good idea. Can I just jump and shoot these?
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Treat this as you would a real engagement. We
Okay, I can jump in and shoot them. I have to be very careful with this.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
treat this as you would a real engagement. We want to see you in top 4.
Nope,
We'd like you to play the role of a target. Equip your AC.
not gonna work.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Just have to suck it up and do it.
Treat this as you would a real engagement. We want to see you in top 4.
Shit. I fucked it up.
Play the role of a target. Equip your AC.
At least they're fast resets.
Engaging combat mode.
Treat this as you would a real engagement. We want to see you in top 4. even once!
Crap, I double shot it. Oh, I was doing so well.
Engaging combat mode.
Treat this as you would a real engagement. We want to see you in top 4. Did you guys hit him even once?
Crap! I fired it early.
Engaging combat mode.
Treat this as you would a real engagement. We want to see you in top 4. Did you guys hit him even once?
Crap, I'm off a beat.
I can't believe they didn't hit you.
I got it.
That was
Oh.
really impressive.
Mission objective
That sucked.
System switch to normal.
Well, we're done with this. Let's put this back together now. To be honest, why don't I have these on? Might as well have the ammo backs on. See what the Union heard a good deal with regards to your race and accomplishments, and even though we're on opposing sides, there's a certain level of respect for a combatant of your caliber. You just need a pilot like yourself. The lies that government existence must be exposed and the truth revealed. Can't offer any details at this time, but know this: the controller hides powers greater than most know, powers that even the Ravens may not be able to stand against. Please, Raven, take some time to think about the current situation. In the meantime, we will continue to act. Play great skill and action in your performance. You prepare additional war. Alright, that's the ammo back, yes. Pretty sure I didn't buy that. No, it should be A rank in a few missions. I have 2 available. Then capsule theft again. Attack Mirage forces. Well, I don't want to have to make an aquatic AC yet, so...
A long-term campaign aimed at manipulating Mirage is about to pay off. They're sending forces directly into the trap we've laid for them at Avalon Hill. The terrain around Avalon Hill is wide open and offers little cover. A maneuverable AC capable of enduring prolonged combat is required.
Well, here's what I would say, Regdrin. Most people don't use, especially in this game, don't use the Moonlight. I know the Moonlight is in the second to last mission, but even when you get it, I don't use it. At the start, if I got it, I would sell it to afford the flamethrower. I would literally take the Moonlight and sell it to afford the flamethrower. There's no point for the Moonlight.
This is a prime opportunity to catch Mirage unaware and deal a decisive blow.
As for AC1, I felt you got the Karasawa too early, and the Moonlight was about fine, especially because there were the 2 sequels afterwards, but for Armored Core 2, I feel the Moonlight was probably fine actually, but you got the Karasawa so late.
Given the number of units they've dispatched to the area, a supply vehicle will be on hand to...
Do I want a consort? Oh right, I can get the planes and the helicopters. No, they just die. Oh right, I didn't get the mail for helping them because I didn't use any of them. Get mail when they upgrade normally if you actually use them at least once.
Arrived in the combat area. Deploying AC.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
I always forgot where the armored car is. It's somewhere
Saraki
stupid.
has provided a supply vehicle. Take advantage of it if necessary.
I'm literally watching them spawn around me on the freaking minimap. Also, about this is where they put the freaking supply vehicle. Oh right, it stops you until it's full. Oh, you're actually invincible. You're invincible when you're resupplying. I did not know that. I was expecting to take a bunch of damage. Did you know that, Regdrin?
Destruction of all enemy targets confirmed. Good work.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Hey, close enough. But yeah, I did not know that you were immune to all damage while using the ammo thing. Good to know. Please tell me it's not the capsule. Oh, thank God it's not the capsule. Oh, defend Brooklyn Laboratory. Is this the one with the balls, the one with the bugs?
Raven, Rugland Laboratories is being overrun by Mirage forces. We need immediate. Their attack seems to be focused on Lab Sector A. We've sent the bulk of our security force and a Raven to reinforce the area, but they're being overpowered. We need you to buy us time while key research materials are moved out of harm's way. The invaders needn't be destroyed, but you must keep them occupied.
I mean, it's obviously this one because they're showing enemy forces.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
You're just in time, Raven.
Oh, this one doesn't actually go that fast. It's kind of annoying.
This area is clear. Let's head in and give the other AC a hand.
Hey, it's Jack O'Head.
This is Nightflyer. I need backup. Watch yourself. This is no ordinary AC.
You mean it's corpse?
The gates will be unlocked once the research materials are secured. Be patient.
You get out of the way, you stupid MT.
That AC there.
Mission objective achieved.
Holy
System
crap, it just
solution
kept
wrong.
getting in the way. Oh, right, this one has the elevator shaft. Well, new mail. It's good to know that you're safe. The remaining enemy forces withdrew shortly after you completed the mission. There's some question as to who your opposition was. The AC you encountered isn't registered with the Global Cortex. Furthermore, although it appeared to be a normal AC, the data we collected indicates a level of performance far surpassing that of any ordinary unit, even though I beat the shit out of it. I'll continue to look into the matter. Let's receive word regarding the incident at the Lagoon Laboratory. The forces you faced were dispatched by the Controller, not Mirage. This fact presents a great mystery. Why would Crest, the Controller's most staunch supporter, be the target of one of its attacks? Union's recent activities have been directed toward a single purpose, proving a hypothesis. Should it pan out, we will have an explanation that sheds light on the recent anomalies occurring throughout Layered. If you wish to know the truth, all we ask for is your cooperation. We'll be in touch. Coldheart, thank you for helping back at the lab. I can't believe I'm actually a Raven now. So you know, my unit is equipped with shell weapons and would probably fare quite well against opponents that can concentrate on warding off energy attacks. How would we ever know that before the mission? That's not helpful at all. Here, I'm good against something you don't know you're going up against. And 90% of people playing it, even if they played it 18 times, can't tell you what an enemy's higher resistance is. I believe there's an op-eye attached to it. Either that or one of the parts is? No, yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's a, that's actually the first time I've ever had him die, because I lit him on fire. I will take the full blame for lighting Fragile on fire. Okay, and I am actually not going to bother getting the hidden part for this. And instead, I'm going for water swells.
Our sensors are registering unusual swells in the sewage system's water levels. As far as can be determined, it's not the result of rival corporate activity. We can only assume, then, that a system malfunction is to blame. Nothing like this has ever happened before.
No, Regdrin, it's not that one. I was talking about the Eradicate life forms. You get a part for destroying all of the life forms without breaking the gas canisters at the top. But the easiest way of doing it is just grabbing a Moonlight tank and just stabbing the shit out of them. I'm not gonna bother to start spending a ton of credits to build a tank to use the second best sword. When I forget what the part is, but I probably don't need it. If I really need it, I'll get it later when I have op-eye blade waves to double damage it.
We need to know what is happening as soon as possible.
Henry, a missile tank would not do it at all. They have so much defense you'd run out. Henry, for the purpose of stabbing the bugs, I'm pretty sure it is the best blade. Which one's better for stabbing the bugs? And yet, missile tank wouldn't have the ammo.
Find out what's going on and report back. You have permission to eliminate any who attempt to interfere.
Is this the giant spider one? I skipped it. Hold on. So Henry, here's what I would say. For Last Raven, the Moonlight definitely is not the best in almost literally any regard. But for this one, I don't think there's a better one for the purpose of stabbing the
Be
bugs.
careful.
The only one I can think of that has a different use is that the heat blade for the energy wave isn't one, it's like a scatter shot of heat. Of like heat explosive grenades. Last Raven's not bad. The hell you on about? Hey, Henry, were you the one watching when I was doing this several months ago and somehow missed this, switch here? And I was just running back and forth for like 18 minutes trying to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do? I can't believe I missed this. Like 18 minutes. I did not press abandon the mission. Fuck you.
Our scan detect.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
This thing is so weird.
What's been happening here?
It's dead, right? Oh, I have to kill the... Yeah, there we go. Let's go. I didn't think I had to kill the ads. Yay, easy S rank. But is that the A? It is not. Safeguard alloy sample.
We're looking for an escort to accompany one of our transports through Sector 517. The transport is carrying a sample of new alloy. The material is a breakthrough for weapons-related development and should generate enormous profits once it goes into mass production. Which is just as well, since the development costs were prohibitive. The alloy sample must not be intercepted on its way to our lab. Defend the transport at all costs, and make sure the sample reaches the lab.
I forgot, can't you just shoot it open and then take it there with no penalty?
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
Must be onto the sample. Why are we?
Hold on. Does the flamethrower break glass? The flamethrower shatters glass. That's not how a flamethrower works. And God, this is at double speed. This truck is very slow.
Lock released.
The gate is opening. Please wait until first gates close.
Lock released.
AC grinder identified.
AC. We'll have to go around.
Die, please. Thank you. I'm like 60% sure that guy has a pile bunker and didn't use it. I never noticed that there was a crest symbol on top of this building. I've also never flown up here. how is Crest let enemies this close to whatever this building is
We made it.
without having any defenses here? They could have just shot up the Crest building.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Also very thin building. Special deduction for what? 'Cause I stepped on a car? They charged me because I stepped on a car? Fuck you. Recognition of your mission performance. You've prepared an additional reward. Please check the garage. It's an AC extension part, the Hex. Just a quick heads up to let you know that I finally made the move from MT to AC pilot. My new unit is well-rounded and operates flawlessly in a variety of different mission conditions. Forward to fighting alongside you, Raven. Until then. The Hex missiles? Oh, it's the hover thing. Worthless. Entirely worthless. Oh, recover ship cargo. I dislike this.
Our Arctic research vessel.
Mostly because of the time constraint and the fast
fatal
forward.
hull failure after an onboard mishap. The ice floes are crushing the vessel, and she is slowly sinking into the depths. The ship's crew evacuated, but there wasn't enough time to offload all the cargo. The most important of which, a capsule, remains on board.
Henry, there's a bazooka in this. Instead of going straight, I go left at the one room and then curve around and there's a bazooka in there.
We sent a recovery team to retrieve it, but the ship's predicament and the fact that the security system is still operational thwarted their efforts. It's not clear how long the ship will remain afloat, but an attempt must be made to retrieve the capsule. We will also pay additional fees for destroying any of the less important cargo still on board. It's unlikely any of it will ever fall into the wrong hands, but we don't like taking chances.
Also, Henry, were you here earlier when I said that I hate what people voted to add as a freaking point redeem on this channel? I let people vote on what I was going to do for the custom point redeems. And the one that you can see is very expensive got more than 90% of the votes as literally a write-in. A bunch of people decided to group up and just add that as a write-in. Please note the reason it's so expensive is because I never want to actually use it.
You should be able to gain access here. Move fast. We don't know how long the ship will stay afloat.
Don't you remember the path up? It was the next floor up. I went down too low. So that is the issue. It's not that I choose, it's what the PS2 emulator decides to do for the mission. This is currently double speed. It doesn't have to depend with the size of the map, it's just whatever it feels like doing. So for the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 3 emulator, I can sit it at whatever the hell I want. Also, I did AC1 at 3 times speed. That was Saturday, so the VOD should still be available, or it's on YouTube also. 9-Ball Seraph sucked. Nineball Seraph sucked a lot. Well, in fact, I'll just get you a clip for that one now, because if this is interesting to you, you're gonna love what Nineball Seraph looked like. So I had to quickly open up Twitch. It keeps auto playing a video as soon as I start Twitch. Here you go. Here is Nineball Seraph, and then I'll also give you what a regular fight kind of looked like. And here is the regular video. I'm being really stupid with this. I took a wrong turn somewhere in Albuquerque. Oh, I have to go up and out this window. Okay, there we go. That's where it is. You'll get the hidden bazooka. I know it's down here.
Raven, the ship is starting to break up.
There's a bazooka. I thought I checked there. Oh, that guy had 6 minutes. I thought it was 3. I have plenty of time.
The strain on the hull is intensifying. Find the capsule.
Honestly, the arena fights in here, like, as you can see, this is actually speeding up now. For some reason, once the timer started, it just sped up an extra 30%. But AC fights are also really annoying in the arena, especially when you're fighting someone fast. AC1, honestly, doing it at rapid speed was not an issue. This one, I guess because the ACs go a lot more vertical, is kind of more annoying. I will say that the actual projectile speed for dodging some stuff. Yeah, I'll show you in arena fight after this. Yeah, probably unloaded a chunk. Cause it just slowed back down. Oh right, there's mines all of a sudden. I forgot there's mine droppers that spawn in afterwards. And the red zone on this generator is actually not good for this. I made some bad choices. Oh, that's where it was. I went the wrong way. There we go.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal.
Why were you scared of the level? We had an abrupt interruption of power supply, the changes in the ecosystem due to failure of an environmental maintenance system, and the forced closure of sectors due to the runaway core. These anomalies, along with many others, are becoming all too common occurrences. Layered is no longer utopia maintained by the controller. The truth of the matter is that the controller is malfunctioning. Every time we take action, we'll attempt to enter Layered Hub where the controller is believed to reside. To those of you with means and desire to stand with us, we ask for your cooperation. Mirage added a part, which is the edge, which I believe is an arm or a leg. I believe it's a leg, actually. Hopefully it's the clown shoes. I really like the clown shoes. And Scylla is now in AC. Scylla goes Daka 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 for anyone who doesn't realize what that means. Machine guns. Let's see, do I have clown shoes then? Is Edge the clown shoes? Edge is not the clown shoes. I am disappointed. Did I get the new arenas yet? No. Yeah, it's probably because I got the B. It generates all enemy forces. Okay.
Preparations are underway.
Alright, I was going to show the Ice Burner in arena fight really quick. Yeah, let's do Nocturne. He was decent. Can you please get out of the ceiling? As you can see, they get very fast, to say the least. I would say that it's AC1 flight speeds, but the turning speed is really, really fast. I don't know, it just seems like AC1, because I did AC1 at 3 times speed the entire way. The arena's at like 2.3. AC1, I had no problem shooting them. Yeah, I don't know why they were so slow. And Retri, let me check on Joe for you. Joe is actually not here tonight. It looks like it's just Zach, who is in chat, and hi Zach. Jasmine, Keith, and then Jeff. But I will tell Joe that you said hi next time I see him. Not only the machine gun, the chain gun. Chain gun is accurate as a sniper. The bullets went as fast as a sniper. And you could just pelt shit from across the room and they couldn't dodge. Now, as we're doing this...
Preparations are underway for a full-scale assault on Crest Data Storage Facility. The facility is well guarded against intruders, and we expect to encounter heavy resistance in the form of both fixed and mobile security measures.
So Ice Burner. So I got Zach to play AC1 using touch controls on his phone. He didn't do too bad until he hit the cube room for the Destroy the Floating Mines mission before 9 Ball. He must have spent like 4 hours in there. I also saw someone who tried to do it using an arcade joystick with like the buttons. No, not even that. A guy arcade joystick with like the buttons for his controls. 9 hours in that room. Also, just to point out, doing it on 3 times speed, I used the enemy MTs to shoot me up and did it in 1 jump. So I never had to actually use cubes. I just had them shoot me up first shot. Sounds like a skill issue. So, for Zach, he was using phone touch controls. For the other guy, Sheep was using an arcade joystick. He still had a joystick though. Sorry, she still had a joystick though. As for other people I've seen who spend hours in there, they have no excuse.
Our goal is
is to neutralize both and safeguard the facility for a follow-up investigation. Your objective is twofold. Destroy the generators that power the security system and eliminate all MT patrol. We've employed multiple Ravens, and this mission will be
Oh,
a
this is the
joint effort
multi-Raven
between
one.
Union and Mirage forces. We expect all participants to carry out their...
Oh yeah, you saw Sheep in that room, right? Oh god, poor Sheep. 9 hours doing cubes the first time on that arcade joystick. But not only that, Henry, she started speed running Armored Core 1 using the arcade joystick. Her next attempt was 5 hours in that room. The following one like 2 hours. The next one was like an hour, and then like her best shot after that was like 20 to 30 minutes inside that room. And god, if she died to 9-ball. Had to do it again.
First, clear out Sector E31. Area secure.
Skill
Sector
issue.
33. Sector W29 clear. Understood, Kaiser. Move to Sector S11. Area secure. Sector N41 is next.
This was always a pretty easy mission. I'm not really sure why this was a thing. I think this is really more of a plot mission.
Sector N33 clear.
Roger, Apathy. Head to Sector S42.
The other one fell out. I only killed one of them. The other one fell out of the map. No, yes, this was a good mission. It wasn't Buckeye. USAA? The reason my brother just asked me what the company was that's like the auto insurance company for US veterans. I'm worried.
Perfect timing. I'm low on ammo. Give me a hand.
How are you low on ammo? We just started.
Kaiser, Sector E07 is next. N41 clear. Move to Sector
USDN?
W07.
I don't know what company USDN is, Retry.
Disengaging. Out of ammo.
My AC is taking a beating. I need help. This is Joker. Sector S04 is clear.
Joker does not have the voice I thought he would
Sector
have.
S16. W07 clear. Head to Sector S31.
Sector E01 clear.
Enemy units converging on Sector N32.
Fair enough.
Sector E07 clear.
Yeah, thank you. No, again, I will admit, I was very lazy with this build. I will not say I actually tried to make a build. I just literally threw whatever on, and I'm too lazy to change shit.
Go to Sector C00. Destroy the generators in any opposition.
Sector N32 clear.
Swift, your area is secure. Head out.
These aren't... Henry, these aren't the default legs. What is your problem with these?
Sector S16 clear. What's next?
These aren't the defaults.
That's it. The facility is ours. Good work, everyone. That was a textbook operation.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal.
Well, yes, they're chunky, but they fit the stats I want. I think I actually killed every single possible MT. I didn't let them actually steal one from me. Which means, yes, I got the A rank. Good. Arena time. Some bad news, the information we hoped to obtain from Crest computers describing having access to Layered Hub was not acquired. The operation was a failure. Our forces entered the facility once your role in the mission was complete. Unfortunately, the units promised to us by Mirage never showed up. We won't give up, though. Our efforts to uncover the truth will continue. We'll be in touch. Raven, a new part has been added to the shop. Blah, 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 blah. Right arm part. That is a laser rifle? Or is it the double... No, it can't be the double shot laser rifle. It's got auto ammo. Pretty sure it's a laser rifle, though. Yep, high-powered laser. Oh, right, this is the Spirit. Or is this the Ghast? Is this the Spirit or the Ghast in Last Raven? Spirit, right? Because Ghast is the silver one with the purple tubing. And then we're going to quickly change to my Arena Core. Which is turning speed. And disable the missile lock-on. And then I guess I'll put it on the screen. Oh, let's get the arenas done. A rare mission participant, his efforts are directed solely towards improving his standing in the arena, and for some reason will fight the Ophanum. The ACE pilot is designed to adapt to changing battle conditions and does so effectively. His rivals are never given a moment's pause. Those are the dual multi-missile backs, chain missile extension, the spread howitzer, and a shotgun. And now let's turn up the speed. Well, he's dead. Henry, but there are better participants than him. His mech isn't even good for fighting the Ophanum. It's actually one of the worst you could possibly get. He's heavy. He has a spread... Yeah, like the spread bazooka's not... The thing is a shotgun. His mech honestly sucks. This is it's a horrible mission mech. Even among the A-ranked Ravens, he's known for being extremely aggressive. He believes in taking the fight to a high pitch right from the get-go in order to bring his opponents to their knees and ensure victory. Not about cheating to accomplish this. Actually, Henry, the multi-missile back only gets 10 shots. Wouldn't necessarily call it tons of missile. Well, yes, it's good. At this point, I believe there are better missiles. Wait, no. Sorry, I was wrong. Micros are introduced in Nexus. I will retract that statement. It is 8 minutes. So here's the issue, Henry. If you don't fire it from the air, half of them hit the ground. The multi-missiles have to be fired down, also because of the verse missile. But every time, 2 of them just split straight into the floor if you fire it at ground level, unless they're also flying. Okay, there you go, he died. I will say that Royal Mist does move quite well. Okay, last one. You're in the top position after defeating BB, who is long considered the arena's best. He strives for perfection and never lost a single match during his rise through the ranks. For now, he trains rigorously and awaits the next challenger. And then his bio changes after you beat him, which I think was quite nice. I think you can actually bring Scylla, and I believe Scylla with the machine gun arms actually does quite well. Can you please get down from up there? Sir, where the hell are you? Can you fall down, please, sir? Really? You're just gonna sit up there forever? It's actually getting... There we go. You like being up in that ceiling. Again, right, it's a very nice touch that they have for that bio change. And there we go. The arena is complete. Having suffered his first loss ever, many expected him to harbor a great deal of malice towards a new champion, but in fact he holds them in high regard. According to Ace, their battle saw both pilots in top form and brought out their best in each, and I don't remember a single enemy using the flamethrower on me. Oh right, we have new ones. Let's go. I forgot I kill people. Exceptional pilot, he's well versed in ground combat tactics, and it shows. He puts his AC's mobility to good use, presenting a difficult target, and is more than happy to trade fire with his... Actually, we don't need to fight these. I'll just probably skip all of it later, just do exile once I'm done. Oh, was that guy the flamethrower? About time he showed up. Any good optional parts in here yet? No. That's so weird that they don't have... I think technically does Fixer have a flamethrower? That wasn't Fixer. That might be Armored Core. That might be Silent Line then. Because if there's someone with the flamethrower, I did not notice. Yeah, well, let's check the mail. Congratulations, you're now the top-ranked arena pilot. In recognition achievement, we are awarding you the Claw DC-3 arm part, which I believe is crap. Your rank, we hope you perform your best. We are giving you the Mac leg part. I'm hoping those are the clown shoes. I made it this far, but I guess BB didn't fare any better against you than he did me. Spent many years pursuing perfection in combat. Perhaps by fighting you, I will finally experience it. I look forward to facing your battle. We already won. You're a fool to ignore my warning. I hope you meet your end when you face BB. He has been a strong presence in the arena for many years and is a formidable opponent. Angering him is not to your best interest. I don't understand why people would get upset you're challenging them in an arena fight. That's literally your job. You're paid to do this. Oh, no. Alright, these were actually the really good hover legs. I'm glad I got those, actually. Those are good. When I finally make my water mech, because I'm going to have to do some water missions to get the Op-Eye going. And yes, I will be using the Op-Eye for Silent Line. Because why the fuck not? Bomb disarmament. Okay, I'm good. I know. I remember where all the bombs are.
Uncovered by one of our spies points to Union as the group behind recent uprisings. They've even gone so far as to claim that the controller is malfunctioning. It has also come to our attention that Kisaragi is secretly backing these efforts. Clearly, they hoped that Union's activities would unbalance us to the point where they could step in and take control.
I mean, honestly, one of the biggest human plus detriments is not having the turning part optional. If you're going up against someone in like PvP on this game and know they have the Op-Eye, you can use like any decent turning legs, and then use that. And if they don't and it's like if they do, you basically force them to take the turning extension, which when you use that you can't move. So if you can time that well to force them to use it, you can just hammer them.
Union's next move involves a plot to disrupt the waste disposal network beneath the city through an extensive bombing campaign.
Their goal will be as soon as you go past them to boost forward in turn or jump backwards in turn, to try and like basically force you to have to turn the other way. But if you know that it really becomes a pretty fun mind game with
We're
it.
deploying our forces to guard likely targets. Your responsibility is the removal of any bombs placed in and around the smelting
They also
facility.
can't use the missile disabling one, so you can go ham with missiles on a human plus person also.
Take down any who get in the way.
True, you can't go with a powered up energy weapon build. That is true, I forgot that. Really nerfs the Karasawa.
Engaging combat mode.
Avoid the lower level. No AC can withstand those temperatures.
Well, I almost forgot to disable this. Oh, this is a nice level. This is fast.
Enemy AC detected.
I'm taking him out. I don't care.
Temperature level.
That was the wrong button.
Be careful.
I'm dead. Maybe. I might be dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I fucking pressed the wrong button. Oh, I forgot to read. Ah, well. I knew I had to do something. Oh, let's get my core changed back, because I believe I forgot to change the... Oh, I didn't change the core. That was me being dumb.
Engaging combat mode.
Avoid the lower level. No AC can withstand those temperatures. Enemy AC detected.
Now let's not be a complete retard.
Temperature level increasing. Be careful.
I'm doing quite bad at this, actually. He should not be this hard. There we go. Probably shouldn't have flown right through those flames, but whatever. Mission is finished.
All bombs removed. Please return to base.
Mission identified.
Guy's dead, and I got my blood money. Already rank A, so don't care about the B. Following this most recent incident, rumors are spreading that Union is to blame for all the troubles that have been occurring throughout Layered. Crest sees this backlash against them as a perfect opportunity to remove Union from the picture once and for all. They've already begun amassing their forces in preparation for mop-up operations. Crest seems to be exceptionally determined in their efforts to destroy Union and will most likely prevail given their strength. Is this action justified? What if it turns out that Union has been right all along? Ooh, Spartan advanced into a tank I'll never use. His moving logo is cool though. Like if you watch it again really quick, it's honestly quite nice. Yeah, honestly, I wish they did that when you open them inside the arena. Imagine if every arena opponent, AC, when you first open their bio, had that moving logo. Honestly, let's go look at a few of these other ones that came in. Scylla? Look at that. It's not the greatest, but it's cool. Huntress? Ridiculously detailed. Yep, bye there, Regdrin, have fun. Cold Heart? It's a pumping earth, sun, moon thingy. Valkyrie? Valkyrie's is also cool. Not sure why a horse breaks into a horse, but a horse breaks into a horse. Regina. It just kind of flops back and forth. Fixer. Got that whole weird clown thing going for him. He was sentenced to the Plinko and escaped. Gydos. Royal Mist, who I skipped before. It's not the worst one, kind of weird. I almost got Ace. Some of them aren't great, but some are very detailed. What missions are left? I have one option. Destroy computer. Oh, it's this one. Hold on. Okay, got it. This is the one that has those lasers.
We'd like you to execute an attack on one of Crest's assembly plants. The one we have in mind is fully automated and controlled by a computer housed deep within. If the computer is destroyed, the plant ceases to function.
I don't think Evangel's in Gen 3.
Due to recent Union upheavals, Crest's defenses are widely dispersed, making this a perfect opportunity to catch them off guard. Once the computer is destroyed, vacate the plant immediately, as it's quite possible they could react quickly enough to trap you inside.
Actually, doesn't Evangel have 2 ACs and 2 different emblems in Nexus?
Again, your objective is to bring the plant to a grinding halt, but we will also reward you for any damage inflicted on the facility. You have free reign.
Hold on. Isn't Evangel also really, really Russian in Nexus? And then they just completely forget he's Russian in the sequel? Pretty sure that's actually a thing. Okay, this is not the mission I thought it was. I do not have a sword, so I'm not going to start breaking this shit. But I do believe I have to leave after I blow it up. I do also like you can get that to target a different thing than what you're shooting. No, there's just infinite spawns in that room. Well, shit. Sometimes you don't get cheated. Do not know what you don't get cheated. Okay, these guys are just infinite spawns. I'm just gonna skip them. Is there a part in this direction? I feel like there would be a part. I don't remember a part being in this mission. Yeah, there's no part in here. There's just extra destruction stuff. Maggie Gyllenhaal? Who the hell is Maggie Gyllenhaal?
Objective achieved. Get to the escape point.
Kind of one of the few times I wish I hadn't had an overbooster. It's not too bad. I also love how your side-to-side movement doesn't affect your forward movement. Well, that worked actually quite well.
Mission objective achieved. System solution normal.
Order the AC5 Verdict Day kit. It should be here. What's inside the AC5 Verdict Day kit? I'm curious. Like, do you get Giga weapons in there, or the over weapons? I'm not sure who Maggie is, to be honest. I hated AC5. I literally just finished the missions, joined an online group for the raid bosses because you had to have a leveled up group, and then stopped. I did solo all of the raid bosses though. That one like high rank ship level was stupid. I just built an infinite glide boost blade mech and then just cut the shit out of them and went.
Your services are required to resolve a problem concerning Crest's bioengineering lab. From what we've uncovered, the toxin in question is at an early stage of development and can only survive when sealed in protective canisters. However, once fully developed, the toxin will be virtually indestructible. We must act now while it's vulnerable. Destroy all germ toxin canisters within the facility. We'd also like to cripple the lab's operating capabilities. Destroy whatever you can, but remember that the germ toxin canisters take priority. Once the alarm is triggered, the canisters retract into protective housings and all lab doors are sealed.
System engaging combat mode.
There are 6 canisters per room. The objective is to destroy all of them.
Well, I was just flying like shit. Huh. God, we're going to forget that whatever happened inside that room just happened.
Destruction of all canisters confirmed.
Mission objective achieved. System solution normal. Yeah,
I took too much damage. Well, I am actually going to stop it a bit early here. I apologize. I know I keep stopping these streams for this early, but honestly, I keep like my hands are getting freaking exhausted doing all these inputs for this. Like, I'm trying a different way to keybind the controller, because every time I go through these, I like trying a different keybind to eventually find out which one's going to end up being best. And I'm currently using this D-pad to move. And honestly, my thumb is getting exhausted. Like, it's just this freaking controller. I need to put so much pressure to actually get it to move. It's actually getting kind of exhausting. Anywho, thanks very much for coming to watch, everyone. I really appreciate it. And hopefully my final emote gets approved so that we can have it. Because I'm gonna love having that goofy I'm gonna fucking do it again emote. And just for people who haven't seen, these are the emotes I have currently. Yay. Bye guys, and thank you very much.